Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing my thoughts on Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley 2. That just happened last night, and I'm going to give my thoughts on this fight and what the result was. Jake Paul knocked Tyron Woodley out cold, brutally, flatlined him, and he's a savage. He's a savage, straight up. You have to give him his respect after that. He flatlined KO Tyron Woodley. My full reaction to this, I know you're probably confused because I'm surprised and I chose Jake Paul by KO, but not like that, you know? Like I expected like Woodley gets dropped, gets kind of dropped, then kind of doesn't get back up in time, kind of stuff. But I didn't predict that. I thought he was just gonna TKO and Woodley would be like, I'm done. Like Nick Diaz against Robbie Lawler. But no, I did not expect this. If anything, I expected Woodley to KO Paul out cold. And I'll give my results in my scores. I'll give you my scores. I scored it up to the knockout in round 6. I said it would be a 5th round KO. So close. I don't know. So close. I know it's so. I know you don't. I know I'm saying so close, but he didn't really do anything in round 5. It was a really boring fight to the KO. But round 6 got the KO. But if he just got a round before, I would have got that correct. But close enough. Jake Paul gets it done. Holy crap! He knocked out Tyron Woodley. And I think that's the first time Woodley's been slept out cold. Like, I know he lost to Covington, but he kind of more so quit in that one. And he had a rib injury. Got rocked against Luke, but it's not the same thing. Like, he was out on his feet, but it wasn't the same thing at all. And got Darce choked. I know Mark Wart KO'd him, but it wasn't the same. It really wasn't the same. It was more so of a TKO. Woodley went down covered up. But Jake Paul, legit, on paper, is the first, not on paper, but look at wise, is the first man to flatline KO Tyron Woodley out cold. Which is crazy. He did it. Awesome. Oh my god. Great win from Jake Paul. Oh my god. Really good win. He's just going to be improving. He's 24 years old. Wow, the problem child. Really. That nickname lives up to it. And the first fight against Woodley was snoozer. It could have went like that again, but Jake Paul just did it. I sat through 6.5 rounds of that. It was so boring. It was really boring. My scores were, I rewatched it a little bit. I actually had it 3-2 Woodley live. Going to the sixth round, the sixth round, the sixth round. Like, going to the 6th round, I thought I 3-2 Woodley, but I rewatched it. Paul was landing good shots. I had it actually Woodley winning. I thought Woodley was landing good shots, and then I think in one of the early rounds he kind of got Jake Paul's attention. Didn't rock him, but kind of pressured him on big shots. Did better than last time. I'll give Woodley that, and I thought he was winning slightly. And I thought Woodley was winning. I really did. But he left his guard down and got flatline KO'd on the chin, out cold. Brutal. I wish I recorded my reaction. I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. Huge win from Jake Paul. And who cares about the first fight? He flatlined Woodley out cold. Massively improved. And he was adding KO'able shots in the first fight against Woodley. So yeah. What's next for Jake Paul? That's the question. What's next for Tyron Woodley? I think you have to look at that Tommy Fury matchup. And after, I don't know who to pick here anymore. Because I when they both were supposed to fight, I was picking Fury because There's bets on the line of him changing his last name, which was crazy. There was bets of him changing his last name, so I was like, you gotta win this. And he changed his brother Tyson Fury, of course. And he'd be called Tommy Fumbles. So he pulled out of the fight, but he didn't really. He was a rib injury. You can't breathe. You can actually probably die. You can actually. I don't know why I'm saying probably. You can die from that. I say rebook this fight for April. No, actually. Okay, my prediction on this now. I think. This is what I think. I'll give my prediction now. But Jake Paul should rush Tommy Fury. Don't let him even heal. Make him at least heal his ribs. But once his ribs are healed, right before he's back to go training, Jake Paul should just jump at him like, you know what? Fight me now. Fight me in April. Fight me in March. April more so, I think. But yeah. And if Tommy Fury says no, Tommy fumbles and he's ducking him. That's what I would do if I was Jake Paul. Huge win though. Oh my god, huge win. Massively improved. Jeez. Huge win. But if Tommy Fury can't take the fight right now, Dylan Dennis is always the option. And he would Dylan Dennis is also an option. KSI, that's what I was supposed to say, is also an option. But KSI won't fight him. He'll get flatlined out cold in round 1. KSI would lose. KSI would lose. He actually would lose though, right? Like, he would lose very badly. He arguably could have lost to Logan Paul. He was losing to Logan Paul, I thought. Logan Paul got 2 points taken away. That's why he lost. But be real. I know KSI fans are going to disagree and just like, blah, 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 blah. KSI beats him. But be honest to yourself deep down. Jake Paul would absolutely demolish him. I think Woodley would beat KSI. KSI throws like an absolute idiot out there. He's not good. He's trash completely. And yeah, he's not gonna take that fight, so that's out. Who's gonna take it? He called out a few people. He called out Jorge Masvidal and Nate Diaz. Diaz just signed a new contract with the UFC, so that's no. And Masvidal, maybe Masvidal. But Masvidal, I want to see him do Masvidal Covington or Masvidal Edward Rebook. I want to see that. I don't want to see Masvidal do that. And eventually, Jake's gonna get to that level where he can beat those guys. Masvidal's around 35, I think now. I don't know exactly. And I think Nate is around, I don't even know how old Nate is. But, yeah, Jake Paul, he would destroy Dylan Dennis, easy. I think Woodley even can. And I think he can beat KSI really easily. And maybe Logan Paul. Brother versus brother, had beef before, and it's every day, bro. But yeah, great win from Jake Paul. Gets it done. Huge win. Let's do him, Tommy Fury. Prediction. I'm gonna rewatch that fight versus. I want to rewatch Tommy Fury versus Anthony Taylor because I think Taylor fought in this card last night. He lost to where is he? He lost to Chris Avila. Nate Diaz's bro. Okay. Yeah. Amanda Serrano got a good win. It was a good scrap. I watched that one. But yeah, I'm gonna rewatch Tommy Fury versus Anthony Taylor. How many rounds is that? If it's 10 rounds, there's no point. I'm just gonna watch highlights. How many rounds is it? Let's just pray it's 4 rounds. Let's pray it's 4 rounds. Let's pray it's 4 rounds. It is 4 rounds. Okay. I'll rewatch that when the fight gets announced. Ariel, I'll rewatch it. Because Fury, I heard, didn't really look good in that fight. But yeah. Huge win from Jake Paul. Huge win. He's actually very good. And you have to give it to him after that. If people still don't like, I don't know why people don't like him. I know he's annoying. He's like a bit. I know he's annoying as hell, and people want him to get KO'd. It's a YouTuber. He's cocky. Blah blah blah. And he was cocky in there, and he still managed to flatline Woodley out cold. Jeez, that actually sounds crazy. Like I know he beat Askren, but it's Askren. Let's be real. I'm gonna get used to it. I know, but it sounds crazy. Has a KO over everyone in every fight. Beat Deji, but it doesn't count as a pro win. And yeah, Tyron Woodley got Nate Robinson, you know. Jake Paul, still young. I thought Woodley was winning slightly up to the fight. The judges had Jake Paul winning. I actually don't mind if it went to Jake Paul winning. It was very close. Jake Paul could have been winning actually, but I think Woodley was just planning a bit better shots. But Woodley, I thought, was probably gonna lose anyways. He probably would have lost anyways. He did take this one on short notice, and of course, Jake Paul had the cardio advantage, regardless there. But man, I don't know. Jake Paul, I think, should take on Tommy Fury. Nate Diaz and Jorge Masvidal should focus on the UFC. Nate Diaz should fight Dustin Poirier in the meantime in the UFC, and Jorge Masvidal should fight Colby Covington or Leon Edwards, rebook it. But more so, I like Colby Covington. But yeah, good win from him. Good win from Jake Paul. Him versus Tommy Fury in April or March. It doesn't matter to me. And then you can do Tyron Woodley. Let's talk about him. It's actually sad. I feel bad for him because he was like, "Oh man, I got slept out cold by Jake Paul." I feel bad for Woodley because he once was the greatest, and I really feel bad for him. But kind of it's he was trash talking Jake Paul the whole time. Jake Paul was being so nice to him, then he was like, you're done." But man, Woodley, 40 years old. I think it's just call it a day. I know it sucks to get your career ended by Jake Paul, but hear me out. Ben Askren's career got hit. I know it's different, but Ben Askren's career got ended by Jake Paul, and Ben Askren didn't get put out cold. He got TKO'd, got back up. But Woodley was out cold, legit dead. Not actually dead, but he looked like he died. I think it's call it quits. If he wants to fight more, I remember just a few weeks ago. I didn't make a MMA news reaction for this, but he said he wanted to fight four times next year, 2022, in 4 different promotions, aka leagues, which he shouldn't do. You're just wasting your time. You know, if Woodley wants to fight someone still and wants to get in there, and I think he said he wants to fight still, I do the Dylan Nanis matchup. Makes sense. KSI matchup. I think KSI can. After watching that, I think he should be a little bit confident, right? I think Woodley would win it though. But it's sad for Woodley because this is 6 in a row now. But man, what a win for Jake Paul, man. Brutal KO. But man, great win from Jake Paul. Do Jake Paul versus Tommy Fury, and do Tyron Woodley versus retirement. You should just quit, man. You're not gonna do anything. Unless you want to get more money and take on more guys, but you're just ruining your legacy. I know it's not really anymore because it's kind of he already has that legacy, but man, just stop it. Really, man, you're just wasting your time. So I think he should stop. But if he wants to continue, take on Dylan Dennis. It's a free win for him, in my opinion. Dylan Dennis won't beat him unless he has power, because this fight just kind of lost Woodley's chin a little bit. 40 years old. Man, it sucks for Woodley. I feel bad, but it is what it is. He got sent to the shadow realm by Jake Paul, and also Woodley's mom, after I think in one picture she was laughing, which is kind of weird in all honesty. Why would he be laughing? Your son just got slept out cold by a YouTuber. Unless she's laughing like, why? Why would you do that? You should be like, it's fine. You'll be back. Just quit. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't care. But great one from I don't know what the hell. What else? Great one from Jake Paul. Really good win. That's all I really have to talk about. My full card, not full card. I'm gonna do that after. I'm gonna do the full card recap for UFC Vegas 45. But great win from Jake Paul. This is just a reaction. This is what I think they should do. Jake Paul versus Tommy Fury and Jake Paul versus Tommy Fury in March or April, more preferably April, and do Tyron Woodley versus retirement. Tyron Woodley should retire, or Tyron Woodley versus Dylan Dennis. Woodley's back. He got it done. And yeah, great win from Jake Paul. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. This is my recap of Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley. And that's it. Peace out, guys. Woo!